Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence. I'm the Mysterious JG, and we're returning to normal play after a video where we stepped aside, pardon me, stepped aside and caught up with how our created officers are doing. Considering how many videos I'm recording during a session and how long those take, probably don't want to do one of those every session. So you guys throw out there if you have a strong opinion on it. Can't guarantee I'm gonna, because I'm sure not everyone will agree. But you know, if you have a strong opinion on it, let me know how often you'd like to see videos like that. But in the meantime, let's get back to our regularly scheduled domination of Japan.
Let us enact a policy.
I don't think we have a policy going at all, so we can get suggestion box going again.
Let's let everyone know.
I keep turning that on and off as I make decisions about how much gold I've got.
What would you like?
Don't want to sell food, although we didn't use up much food in that conquest. One of our restore bases HP. Oh, I thought for a minute that was... I got it confused with this one expanded district. I was so excited for a second there. But we will get Ogaki Castle back up to snuff just in case. Give him something to work on. And it's going to cost a lot of gold. Fudge. We gotta do it though. Just can't just have that base not be built up. Just in case. No theater. What's your deal? What's the deal with you and Japanese theater, Mike? Sorry. Not ready to expand that one yet. Fishery, rice dealer, large garden. Okay, so on show again. Don't. Part of me is just like we shouldn't be doing anything with this because we might lose it. But if we get it back, it'd be nice if we'd done some work on it. Popularity recovers more quickly. Oh yeah, when I see theater, no theater combo, that's pretty much the one I want. So it's a lot of money going out. You were still working on this? Yeah, you're pretty close too. We are already enticing people here and here. And I don't... We did have... Yeah, now we've got two created officers here who aren't happy, and they're both here in the same location. I gotta think about this. We don't want the... Believe me, well, there's no force outside of our own force that we want full of great officers, but this is definitely a force. The Azai. We don't want them being that powerful. I'm thinking, let's not be working on too many officers at once. Let's finish what we started. So who's in charge here? This is Hidesada. We need him there. This is Ryu Dorgan. It is possible that we could afford to not have him be in charge, but Saruko is already in charge of a castle. This guy is just super pissed. But I almost don't care. I'm just kind of curious. Nobody seems to be making a move for him anyway. Yeah, never mind. I don't care. I should care, though. Officer loyalty. You remember the Oda clan. Fucking deal with whatever's happening with you. At your age, you're probably having like concerns about changes in your body or something. But you know what? Don't allow that to make you defect away from a force. Air of distrust oozes from attitudes. Probably avoid causing more discontentment. He's a Saito retainer. Well, yeah, I mean, in the long term, he should be ours. Who's in charge of castles again? Maybe we need to put him in charge of a castle. That's Saruko's castle. We can't fuck with that. This is Katsuie's castle. We don't want to fuck with him either. How is Ryu Doragon doing? He might be someone that could afford to lose a castle and still be okay. He's got pretty high requirements, though. +4, +4, -3. So if I took away that +4, he would have... No, he'd be right on the bubble. Well, I've been playing this game of taking Soup Phantom in and out of castles for forever. He doesn't have a castle right now. Alright, that guy might leave us. Or I could give him a treasure, try to calm him down. Yeah, I got like 4. Why, this is the famous Hyogo Caddy. This will improve my golf game immensely. Speaking of treasure,
what would you like?
Can't buy any right now. I hate seeing all this labor go to waste, and I'm thinking about starting to actually improve my castles, but that's expensive, and I don't have a lot of gold. So you are an overseer. I can remove you as overseer for a while. And then some place out here will no longer have an overseer. And it is... I don't know where it is. I guess they automatically filled somebody in. Man, it's just slow growing here. It's like 40, 100 gold for an increase in income of 12. I just don't know if it's worth it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it be. And yeah, oh no, this isn't what I was expecting. The one about the Shibata, not the Shibata, the those guys with the devil, you know, and Kyushu. Never mind. Their circle with a cross through it as their symbol. Those guys. I thought they were wiping somebody out, and they are, but it's going to take just another second. Suppose if we got nothing exciting going on here, we can keep an eye up on Bobo. These are some tough adversaries. Yeah, Shimazu, that's who I was thinking of. They took out their foes.
Attack!
Attack! Mr. P harbors enough discontentment not to fight us if we ask. Shall we continue to conspire? Yeah, I'm trying to hire him. So we got some progress. It's looking like Vulture Bobo is going to lead a successful encirclement of that base. They've actually got too many units to do it. They got more units encircling that base than you're allowed to have. You can only have 3. So some... Oh no, never mind. They got 4. In the past, I thought I could only have 3 at a time. Attack.
Let's begin the meeting. Here is last month's balance.
So, infrastructure spent a lot on castle repairs and stuff like that.
Reporting in.
There was a secret path near Ogaka Castle. That's cool. I'd rather hope to get some kind of a oh, but there is a resource. What is it? Lumber. Oh, lumber liquidators. So, get you a rice dealer. And you won't be able to improve this turn. I mean, you won't be able to do the regular old civil.
What would you like?
Out of money again. So... let's just call it a turn. Theater has been constructed. Kobayakawa clan was limited by Imago clan. Was that this happening? Oh no. We have gained enough trust from the Imperial Court, so I'll stop diplomacy with them. Oh, they still haven't actually taken over. Kobayakawa clan has fallen. Itty bitty Kobayakawa. So they are taking damage. Apparently, yeah, they don't have enough troops to encircle it without taking damage. Vulture Bobo's group is the last one to start taking damage from this, but he will eventually start taking damage as this tribal guy is defeated.
We're moving out, and we're winning this. Attack!
Seems like they split their... I don't know. Oh no, they're actually in combat now. So I picked up the first strike trait. Hey, I got this.
Your orders. Here is last month's
Actually
balance.
more interested in watching what's up with Vulture Bobo.
Reporting in.
So they can expand Nagoya Castle. Stuff's going on. So Nagoya Castle, it says you can expand, but I guess that's not what they mean. Maybe it's literally the castle, like it's got more space. Yeah, you see in the top right corner it says space. Each of these facilities I can build requires more space. And you got to be careful how you upgrade, because you can't get everything in every castle. And I haven't been doing much with building up the castles, but eventually I need to have strong enough walls and an advanced enough tenshu that I can have a castle facility and enclosures. Can I build this without repairing the wooden fence? Is the wooden fence not maxed out? Well, enclosures are good. Increase HP and makes population increase more quickly. So maybe I want to start building a... Interesting. The base is not developed enough to build this. Cannot build this without repairing the wooden fence. Is there repairs needed? I wouldn't think it needed repair. No, I think what they mean is I need more than a wooden fence. Give me the same message here. Well, Nagoya Castle is my main. If I'm gonna start playing around with the castles now, Nagoya Castle would be the one to do it with. Although I don't want to mess Nagoya Castle up, but I'm gonna need something better than a wooden fence. I'll probably actually want stone wall at this castle eventually. So I can get going on this. It's expensive though. Oof. It is expensive. I know I need to do this eventually, though. Okay. Yeah. So much for stockpiling money.
What would you like?
Infrastructure, folks. Not a cheap thing to maintain. Check on. I want to keep checking the Lubu. Eventually, that... Yep, knew that was coming. Lubu is no longer being affected by the I just joined you, so I'm happy thing. He's actually already in the red, like immediately. So let's give him a nice tea set. Thanks for this wonderful treatment, my liege. I didn't have a horse to give you, or I would have. And let's put him in charge of the castle. And Hidesada might be bouncing around on the edge of being loyal enough for a while. So hopefully we won't have to go hire that guy again when he defects. So now we should assign a title and change foreign stance to trust. Now we should try to get a new title. But actually we need to wait until we've earned some more money. Sell some food so that we're ready to go. It's actually... I haven't been paying too much attention. Is that a good price?
Thank you very much.
I think that was actually a pretty good deal, unless I'm turned around backwards on how this works. Diplomacy, messenger, treasure, nah. Chamberlain, Wilt Chamberlain, Eastern Director, Western Director, Captain, Owari Makawa, Kai. It's kind of cool to be the Mino Prefect, considering we just took a city there and have decided we're not going to go. Oh, Bitchu Prefect. We got to be the Bitchin Prefect. No, Bungo. Oh, we're the Lord of Bungo for sure. My name is Little Bungo. I came down from the Congo. Alright, so we just spent a bunch of money working on walls. I want to keep some gold in reserve, because I feel like making... Didn't we just put him to work on something else? Yeah, I don't want to worry too much about building this place up. We'll save the rest of the money. Oh man, there's rousing going on. Vulture Bobo's on the retreat. He was winning the battle, but he doesn't have enough troops yet left to take that castle. The trials and tribulations of Vulture Bobo. So we can expect pacification, but no defection as long as Akira Hato has no change of heart. Shall we continue conspiring? Yes. I want her to join my side. Seems the messenger has reached the Imperial Court. I would love to grant your wish, but perhaps with a gift of 6,000 gold. I don't think those... I think it's a coincidence that the last two times we've tried to get a title, it was almost exactly the gold we had. Because I'm pretty sure, and off-screening, I've asked for a title, and the bribe they wanted was more gold than I had total. So, but I think after this, geez, we probably need to, like, chillax with this. But I'm now the Bungo Prefect. From this day forth, I take the post of Bungo Prefect. I aim to redouble my efforts. I think it will be expensive to,
Heading out.
The next one's going to be like 9,000. What? Over 9,000? Sorry for making that horrible reference. Nagoya Castle. They should be working on the... Can we see them working on the walls, or they've already done it? Shigeharu Kuwayama appears to be conspiring with someone. He's the guy that we knew was pissed, right? I gave him a treasure, though. Well, okay. Well, maybe they're just gonna ask him not to participate in battle against us. Azai clan has fortified Sekigahara. That's good to know. Perhaps due to the long drought, it seems some countries are in the throes of a famine. Those countries will receive less supplies. We were not affected, but the Matsudaira were. So I picked up the courage trait. Courage the cowardly dog.
Your orders. Here is last month's balance.
Spent a lot, made a lot. But in the end, we spent more than we made. But we got the Bungo Prefect title. So, gained some provisions. Training things. Let's see what Nagoya Castle can do now. Oh, the earthen wall's not finished yet. So we will hold off. I guess we'll get back to work on the Imperial Court. Although I'm thinking I might let the trust reach 100 and then let it sit there for a while.
What would you like?
So, you are not the guy, or are you? Yeah, you are being conspired with. You are always on the edge. Like, if we keep him around longer and he gets another +1 for the Oda clan deal, maybe eventually he'll shut the fuck up. Lu Bu treasures what he's received. Lord of the castle. Shows discontent on occasion, seems to hold slight dissatisfaction. He's another one. His required loyalty is so high, he's always going to be kind of on the edge. He's got a +1, that's not much of a bonus, jeez. He doesn't really seem to give a shit about the treasure we gave him. We might need the help of these guys eventually, but I don't really need to start spending money on that right this second. So I do have... Okay, now they're officers, but I can also marry them off. Which I think will just make them disappear. So it's too late to take Saruko's treasure away, but I could give him like a ninja wife. I'll bear that in mind. For down the road. Oh, I never looked around there, eh? Yeah, this is worth doing. Although it might be, again, finding cool shit for the Matsudaira that we don't get to keep for long.
What would you like?
I gotta start buying horses, too. Let's check this real quick. Wrong button. So we completed working the Tsushima into Mikawa and into Mino, and we had until we had basically until 1548 for that. So the Date clan's taken out jobbers. They're on the roadkill tour up there in Oshu, power bombing jobbers. Oshu is the Japanese equivalent of Evansville, Indiana, Bobo. If Bobo's watching, he will eventually get to the point where he found out that Masamune Date is on the roadkill tour, and he will appreciate that if no one else does. So by virtue of having not fought in a long time, the Matsudaira have something of a bit of an army going these days. I should find out how many soldiers are in Nagashima. Estimates suggest not that many, but... Though Akira Hato won't join us just yet, we've built up enough discontent, so I'll stop conspiring.
Let's begin the meeting. Here is last month's balance.
Let's begin to begin. Development, policy expense, diplomacy, covert. Well, I guess the covert will drop, but yeah, we're really not making a lot of cash.
Reporting in.
I discovered seafood at Ancho Castle. It'll be a useful resource. It will be. Matter of fact, we probably now have to spend money at Ancho Castle. Oh. Okay, we can't build there yet anyway, so that's fine.
What would you like?
I'd like lots of treasures, but you know what? I'll deal. Not enough gold. Alright.
What would you like?
I would like to continue to sell food forever.
Thank you very much.
So you can get an annex, HP increases, population increases a little quickly. And then eventually you can get a dual annex, which will do more. So for the low price of 2,500 gold, we will be able to increase our population growth by 10. That's not much, but it's a big boost to the HP. So that's 2, and this is 4, which means that once I get this in place plus this, I'll only have 4 space left to work with until the population, until it grows again. In the meantime, 2-story Tenshu followed by population increases quickly, 3. This might be a better deal. It'll cost me more gold, but less space to eventually get that. Yeah, this would be 4 space, population increases quickly. Getting a residence will be 3 space, population increases quickly. 2,500 gold. And then these can be built up to... I don't even know if I want to maybe go for a 4-story Tenshu extended Tenshu. I don't know if you can back out on these. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I spent a lot of gold and work to get here. I think eventually I'd have room for both. And eventually I want to have a castle facility. That'll be the real thing. I want to make sure I've got enough for a castle facility, but it's not developed enough to build it yet. Let's go ahead and get an annex. Oh, damn it, though. I want Tenshus instead, too. I don't have to worry about it yet, but what I'm fighting over is whether I want a residence or a 3-story Tenshu. Because a 3-story Tenshu could be expanded out even further. But this is the one that's going to go with growth. And I don't know if I'm allowed to then change this to a 3-story later. Both of these have all the favorable stuff a 2-story Tenshu gives you. Basically, a Tenshu is a keep. I don't know why they don't translate that, but whatever. This will increase number of troops, and this will increase population. So this one in the long term is probably better. This one will get you there faster. The purpose of enclosures is always going to increase hit points, which is good. Alright, let's build it. Other than Nagoya, we got no place to develop. If you guys really think I'm doing something wrong with the way I'm breezing through these domestic turns without spending a lot of labor, unfortunately it's going to be a while before I can get any info on that. Yoshinari Mori appears to be conspiring with somebody, so I want to think about making him happier. Because I definitely can't lose him. He's going to be a plot guy. I was content enough to let that one guy leave until someone in the comments pointed out that he played a role in the breakdown we're eventually going to have with these blue flower Oda guys. We can expect pacification but no defection as long as Mr. P has no change of heart. Shall we continue conspiring? Yes. So he's become agile. He is a ninja after all.
Last month's balance.
Income doing pretty good, but all it's to be sold.
Reporting in.
My trading has paid off, and I have grown. My plans shall grow ever more elaborate. I will be conspiring against you with 5 or 6 forces at one time. How many treasures have we got? Because we're going to also need to... Is that all we've got left? I already gave Yoshinari a treasure, didn't I? No. There must be... No, I must have already given him a treasure, because I'm only being given that one option. It must be that I gave him a treasure that he doesn't like that much. No, he doesn't have a treasure. I almost want to start building new fortresses just so that I can actually put new people in charge of them, which you can do. It costs a lot of gold and labor. But the game is eventually going to give me a quest relating to that, and I didn't want to get to it.
What would you like?
Ahead of time. Yeah, Lubu is gonna get... Lubu will be pissy if we do anything like that. Ryu Doragon is right on the edge as well. At all times. Saruko is always being a pain. Maybe it's time for Katsuie to give up his castle for a little while. Can't afford to lose either one of them. Because they're both plot characters of import. He's treasured what he's received. So if I take away that, he'll be at a 10 loyalty with acquired loyalty of 8. And Yoshinari here is 7 loyalty with acquired of 4. So, oh, I just hope nobody... Hoping for the best. Hey, I can use 8 labor to expand a district. That would be Nagoya. It's tough to know how to expand. Because I don't know where resources are going to pop up eventually. Let's go with a conscript district. Well, for growth, I should really be doing an agriculture district. Look at this vague notion I should organize them like this. Oh, that's already got a little bit better aptitude. This could be good for agriculture or crafts. This would be good for agriculture. This would be good for just about anything. So that'll wipe out a lot of money. It's going to take a while, but it'll improve the district. Or the city. Uh-huh. think it's pretty much time to call it a video, too. So hopefully I don't lose an officer on this turn. The Echigo Uesugi clan was eliminated by the Nagao clan. So not by another Uesugi clan. Hojo clan allied with the Takeda. I thought they were already allies. I guess that's expiring and being renewed. Completed an enclosure. Azai clan continue to fortify Sekigahara. And Lubu is conspiring with someone. For fuck's sake, Lubu! Guess I can't be surprised. He's fucking Lubu.
Here is last month's balance.
Tell you what, if Lubu certainly I'm going to kill if he defects, because that's just kind of how you do it. That's how these games played. So yeah, a lot of infrastructure stuff. We're just really not having the discipline, the fiscal discipline. I'm a tax and spend Democrat, man. I don't have the fiscal discipline to really let my gold coffers build up. But my main castle, at least until the next big plot point comes along, should be growing a bit faster now with some of the improvements I've made. And what I'm going to do is call it a video here. And when we come back, I think we're going to have more kind of dry domestic turns for a while, folks. Hopefully the intrigue of officers constantly wanting to defect will keep you interested. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching. And please join me next time for more of Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. Sayonara.